a quiet French town, a piece of embroidered linen has survived for over 950 years. It is not a painting. It is not a written chronicle. It is something rarer. A visual eyewitness account of the day a king died, a crown was stolen, and the map of Europe changed forever. This is the Bayeux Tapestry, and what it doesn't show you might be more important than what it does. 70 meters long, 50 centimeters tall. A single strip of linen, stitched by hand, that has outlived empires. Historians believe it was likely commissioned in the 1070s, possibly by Bishop Odo, the half-brother of William the Conqueror, though the truth is, we still don't know for certain who ordered it, who made it, or even where it was made. 58 scenes, over 600 human figures, more than 200 horses. And here's something most people get wrong from the start. It isn't technically a tapestry at all. A true tapestry is woven. This is embroidery, thread stitched onto cloth. The name stuck anyway, centuries ago, and it never let go. That mystery of who made it and why is part of the reason it still fascinates historians today. The story it tells begins with a death. In January of 1066, King Edward the Confessor died without a clear heir, and England was left in a dangerous position, a throne with no obvious owner. Harold Godwinson moved quickly and was crowned king. The tapestry shows this moment, and just above it, stitches in a streak of light across the sky, Halley's Comet, blazing over the new king's coronation, read at the time as a very bad omen. But the tapestry doesn't stop at Harold's crowning. Earlier scenes claim that Harold once swore an oath of loyalty to William, Duke of Normandy, a promise the tapestry suggests Harold broke the moment he took the crown for himself. It's worth remembering this tapestry likely wasn't made by neutral hands. This is where it stops being simple art and starts looking like propaganda, stitched in thread. What follows is one of the most detailed visual records of medieval warfare that has ever survived. The tapestry shows the Norman fleet being built, ship by ship, a rare and valuable glimpse into 11th century engineering. Then comes the crossing, the landing, and finally, the Battle of Hastings itself. Its most famous image shows a man clutching an arrow near his eye, identified by the stitched-in Latin as King Harold. It's become one of the most iconic images in English history, even though historians still debate whether that particular figure is really Harold or whether the scene was altered by restorers centuries later. Even the borders of the tapestry are worth a second look. Running along the top and bottom are smaller scenes, fables, animals, and strange, sometimes explicit imagery that scholars are still trying to fully decode. And then, the story just stops. The tapestry that survives today ends abruptly, without a clear conclusion. Most historians believe a final section, likely showing William's coronation, has been lost to time. Its survival since then has been its own kind of battle. During the French Revolution, it narrowly escaped being cut up and used as a wagon cover. Centuries later, Napoleon put it on public display in Paris, not out of historical curiosity, but to stir up support for his planned invasion of England. And during the Second World War, it drew the attention of Nazi researchers who studied it closely as part of their obsession with Germanic ancestry. An 11th century embroidery that has survived a revolution, inspired an emperor, and was scrutinized by the Nazis, and we still don't fully know how its story was meant to end. If a piece of embroidered linen can carry a 950-year-old secret in its threads, what else is history stitched into the objects we walk past without a second glance? Subscribe, because next week we're unraveling another object that changed the world.
What gets me about the Bayeux Tapestry isn't the battle scenes. It's the fact that someone, almost 1,000 years ago, sat down with a needle and thread and decided this story needed to be told. No printing press, no camera, just patience and purpose. Makes you wonder what we are leaving behind today that will still be telling our story 1,000 years from now. If you enjoyed this one, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.